Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your April reading. So, here we are. I don't know exactly how much of the light we're going to have left, so I'm going to talk real fast. And if it gets too dark, then I'll plug in my other light. So, I'm going to do an oracle reading using the magical messages from the fairies oracle deck. I'm going to then do a tarot reading using the Oceanic tarot, which I will use the Kipper deck to clarify. And then, I need to chew up this pretzel real quick. Hold on. Sorry about that. And then at the end of the reading, I'm going to answer a question for you using the Angel Answers Oracle deck. So all of these decks have been pre-shuffled. Everything's ready. Now, the Angel Answer Oracle deck, I have not shuffled it. So I'm going to shuffle it at the end. Woo, okay. There goes my rooster. Okay. So, oh yes, I wanted to also say too that I apologize. It has taken me this long to get your reading out. We're already halfway through the month. Here we are. Hopefully, I'm going to say that for May's reading, I'm going to do, there's you and like, I think 3 other signs I have left to do. I'm going to do you guys first so that, because you've had to wait so long for your reading. But anyways, okay. So at this moment, we have patience, please, right here smack dab in the middle. So this is you this month. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Now, your challenge is the Sun card. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. There might be something that you are worried about when it comes to your child or your son. Now, if you are a person then that doesn't have a little boy, you could have one, that is in like, baby heaven, or this could be your little brother, or this could be like your inner child, but in masculine energy. So I feel as though this would be more of like an impatient thing, because children, they want to go and they want it now. So it could be that, and if you're a guy watching this, and this is your inner little boy, if you don't have a little boy, that is letting you know that he is being watched over. Now, if you have a son, then there's something here that you're wanting for this son, but you're having to wait because something here has to work out first. So I would say that this reading here definitely has to do around this little boy. So this month we have dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. I feel like from this card here, I would say has already been speaking to you. Something, your gut or your intuition, something's already been speaking to you about changing your diet and how you eat. I know for me, it definitely has, and I'm trying to find something that works for me, because I'm noticing that I'm starting to have intolerances, like IBS, for example. So there are certain things out there that I can't eat because they'll make my stomach hurt. So when it comes to this dietary change, I would say that you already have had this notion to change or improve your diet, you could have already been like looking into and researching different diets. You could have had something happen to you in the past couple of months or so that made you, like, forced you to somewhat start to change your diet. So I almost feel like there was something stressful that happened in either March or February that kind of brought, either you got sick or you had some traumatic, like, stressful situation that maybe you realized, you know, something stressed you out, but it could have, like, set or could have made your blood pressure rise to the point where you were like, oh my God, I'm going to have to start doing something about my blood pressure. So that would be this card here. Like, that's your body telling you you need to change your diet to accommodate these changes that are going on with your body. Now, at the beginning of the month, we have flower power. So at the beginning of April, if you were outside, like spending time near flowers, or you were admiring the flowers, if you were just sitting back watching the leaves and the flowers bloom, you know, as the season's changing, then there was a healing that you received in that time period. So this card says, spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So this is something that, you know, you could have looked into, like lavender or rose and the things they do for your body that help you to heal. Or someone gave you flowers and, you know, you really looked up to those flowers. Those flowers really kind of like helped you a little bit. Made you feel better. As you get to now, currently, and within the next week, we've got this children card. Wow, blow that light. Like, where the heck is it coming? Okay, there it is up there. So this children card, your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose. So it's like either your children are starting to open up to you more, and you are noticing that they're more drawn to you, they're more open, they're more willing and wanting to talk. So you're having more deeper, honest conversations with them. I do feel like there's some stress or anxiety around a particular one that has you a little worried about this. But just know around the middle of the month, if this is the one that you've been worried about, then this one, you should know here in the next week or so that this one is coming to you more, talking to you more, and opening up to you more. But something's happened here behind the scenes for this one, and you know, they might be out, like it might be time for them to, you know, they're growing, they're ascending. You know, as our children get older, they rely on us less, and they need us less. So this could be something that's happening where it's like your child is somewhat like leaving the nest, so to speak, or maybe they're about to leave to go to college somewhere, or they're going to take a job or do something that takes them away from you, and that has you stressed and worried. So, but know that he is looked after while he explores, okay? Now, at the end of the month, we have business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So something either through your job or your side hustle or your business, you know, is you're going to receive some type of opportunity at the end of the month. And it looks as though that whatever it is going to bring loads of money, because that's exactly what these little, what would you say these are? The little dwarfs, maybe? They have, I know my camera's not that great. My camera's like 10 years old. Anyways, so, you can't really see it, it's blurry, but they have little gold coins in their hands, and they're holding a lot. So, you know, whatever this opportunity that presents itself to you at the end of this month is going to be fruitful. So just be you know, aware and open to the opportunities that come around. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So for you, we have holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, a retreat, or a holiday getaway. So you are wanting to go on a holiday or go somewhere on a trip to the beach or to the mountains, maybe to the lake. Whatever that is for you, it looks like, hopefully, did that help any? Just a little. Okay. So whatever that is for you, it's going to prove highly beneficial for you. It's going to you're going to either discover something about yourself, your life, or the situation that you're in, or you're going to find something during this trip. So like, if you're planning on going somewhere, or this could be Easter. So, because I mean, we're already, halfway into the month. This could have been at Easter. So when you had Easter and gathered with your family and friends, you could have found something or discovered something. Now, in your environment, we have express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. So you are expressing yourself very much so through the way you dress and carry yourself. And people are definitely noticing it. It looks good on you, so keep that up. Like how you style your hair, how you wear your clothes, even your energy. People are gravitating toward that. So you have some fears about your desires not manifesting, either right now, within the next couple months, whatever. Because here in the hopes and fears sector, we have spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. And then, the flowers begin to bloom. And then we've got flower power over here, which is where I said, as the flowers started to bloom, you could have been outside, watching. I know I was. So once I think I even mentioned this card here, this saying in my mind, during that time period when the flowers and the leaves started to grow on the trees. So I've already seen within my own life how my desires have been manifesting. So just keep going, because they are, the flowers are still blooming. So whatever you're asking for, have patience and know that it's coming. And then your outcome is the travel card. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So we have 2 trip cards, 2 travel cards. So there is a trip or something coming up for you, but if you're not actually physically going somewhere, I would say that this is you coming and going. Like you're having to work, you got to go here, you've got your kids, they've got games, they've got school, so you're on the go, you're moving a lot, okay? But so if you don't have a trip coming up, then I would say this is just you on the move, on the go in the month of April. So at the bottom of the deck, we have get some exercise, healing, healed, healer, pregnancy, and let go. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Healing energy surrounds you and your situation. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So there's definitely a need for exercise, like movement in your body, especially with this dietary change, okay? Your body needs to move. You need to change your eating habits. There's healing here, especially within this flower power card. There's healing that you received. If you're not pregnant, then there is something that you are trying to birth into your life. And then with this let go card, if you can just relax and get on the path of flow and allowance and acceptance, then, accepting things as they are, then you will naturally surrender to the flow of the universe. And so your relaxed energy is the key, because that's the thing that's going to allow your desires to come into fruition. Okay, so now let's move over to your tarot reading. So for these, please keep in mind that I don't honor the reversals in this deck. So the book, doesn't do that, and I always go by and honor the book and its author. So she does not honor reversals, so in the cards, so I don't. Now, front and center, right here in the middle, we have recovery. So there is something like strife or a fight or an argument, something that has occurred. And I would say that it is something from the past, because in the past you have the Justice card and the Balance. You may have felt something wasn't fair. You may have felt like there was an injustice, like, someone, you may feel like you got cheated out of a situation. You may feel like you were done wrong, because we've got the Five of Pentacles here with abandonment as your challenge. So something left you out in the cold, or made you feel like you were out in the cold. And because of that, that brought about like anxiety, overstimulation, needing rejuvenation, chronic stress, chaos. And it's like, but now if this was like the month prior, then you could have noticed that in the last week, that energy for you started to balance out. So like the first of the month, if you were down on yourself, down and out, and you reached a culmination where the energies balanced out more, you weren't so much in the negative state. Now you are starting to recover from that. But this situation definitely has you challenged, for sure. Because now, and in the next week or so, you're in hermit mode, contemplation. You are definitely thinking about your situation, and he's looking to the past. So he is looking and contemplating some shit that went down in the past that happened here recently. While this is going down, though, you have a ton of options, or possibilities going on around you. There are things coming in for you that you're being presented with. You may have a lot of things happening this month for you where you're confused about what you want to do. Because this Seven of Cups here is possibility, but this is an abundance of options, choices, decisions, opportunities. And you're definitely the middle of the month, while you are in this recovery mode, this bounce back, this comeback, you are definitely thinking and looking back at the past, you're examining all these cups. Which one do you want? Where do you want to go? How do you want to get there? But you're challenged by this notion of abandonment, because something definitely put you out in the cold, or you could have decided that you no longer wanted to be a part of that situation, and you put yourself out in the cold. So, and I mean, this too could be, a financial hardship that you had, a struggle, lack of faith, rejection, sickness, something that happened, in the past that's kind of been weighing on you and affecting you. But it seems like by the middle of the month, you should start to feel an energy of I guess where you find your footing. You start to feel like your feet are on the ground. You you might be not really doing that much. You could just be resting and being sure of like your like getting grounded, grounding your energy. You're not so much in this wobble anymore. You're not in the down part anymore, because you were there. You became fine and okay with that. So then that kind of, because you found, you know, serenity and peace within that, then that kind of brought you up a little bit to where now you're kind of like, I almost want to say even keel, but now you're balanced. You know, you got one foot in the down and one foot in the up, and you are holding yourself there. But it's almost like, I don't know, I'm going to clarify with this Kipper deck, but toward the end of the month, there's more anxiety that picks up for you. Now, keep in mind, because in the Oracle deck, this is that business venture card that popped up. So you could be, you know, receiving an opportunity through work or your career or this business venture, and it starts to quit scratching, and it brings up a lot of stress and anxiety for you, like feeling stuck, feeling trapped, unproductive, hopeless, helpless. This is a card of restriction, but it's all in the mind. And you know, this doesn't necessarily have to be you. This could be someone that you are dealing with, especially if you are dealing with someone that's made you somewhat question your connection with them. I mean, this could definitely be a situation with an air sign. But let's see here. So you this month, like this is you. You are feeling good. Hold on. Knight of Cups here. Proposals. So it's almost like you're feeling good. You are, I mean, because this is your sign here. This is an energy of, because this is an energy, okay? It's not the slowest one, like the Pentacle, but it is, and there's my rooster, but it does take its time. This is a romantic proposal, an invitation, an engagement, or an attraction. So this is someone coming in and offering you something that really pulls on your heartstrings, that makes you very happy. And they come in and offer it very nice and very pretty. There may even be like a drink or toast on the table because of it. So you could be presented, and maybe that's the offer that comes in around your job. Now, in your environment, we have the Nine of Swords. So this one's about, you know, anxiety, sleepless nights, not being able to sleep at night because you're up in your head. Again, you know, this is despair, hopelessness, anxiety, overreacting, and anguish. But this is in your environment, things that are around you. So it could be that either work or, you know, we do have this balance over here. So you could be juggling more than one thing, and you'd have a lot coming at you. So that's what's causing you to stress out or to overreact. You have fears, though, around either money or something taking off or something becoming prosperous. There's a new beginning for you when it comes to money, whether that's between a career opportunity, an advancement at work, changing of a job, or striking out to start your own business. There's fears around that, but you know, this is an Ace of Pentacles. This is a blessing from the universe, and it's a good one. That's not just any old small coin. That's a big coin. So we end the month here with the Page of Pentacles. And so we have opportunity here. This is messages about money. Messages about, you know, work situations. Messages going back and forth. Good news around money, like sticking to goals, being dependable, being practical, loyal. You're manifesting. There is just some stress and some anxiety here from something. Hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. Now at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's that slow moving knight. The Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Four of Wands. So we've got loyalty, calm, defense, and reward. So stick to your goals, whatever they may be. Okay? Definitely stick to your goals. Know that you may not achieve them tonight or tomorrow, but as long as you put in little bit by little bit, baby steps make big dreams come true. So little bit by little bit, you are working for something that's going to help build a secure future for you. So you have left, the worst is going to be behind you. I'm not sure what this sector is right here with these swords, but the bottom of the deck, we have the card that speaks of the worst is behind you. So, you know, I feel like the worst of it's already over with. The Nine of Wands here, it's like you feel like you've got one more go, one more time. I mean, you are beaten, battered, and bruised, but you're not dead. Thank God. You know, every day above ground's a blessing. I think Pitbull says that. So, you know, you still have it in you to continue. And then it's like there is a reward coming for that, for your determination. You will be met with some type of reward. And I feel like that's this opportunity thing here showing up for you. All right, what is this Four of Swords here? What is this Four of Swords? Okay. I thought this card would come up, but it's okay. All right. So, there was a conversation that you had with a masculine energy, okay? He could have, like, I mean, if you can see how he is there, and she's just like, here we go again. You know, he's over here talking about the same thing, you know, and it's also a four. Remember, we got the Four of Wands over here. He's like, he tried to tell you, like, stuff you've already heard before, okay? He's been thinking about it a lot. You feel like in this dynamic, whether this is someone that you are dealing with in a relationship, a marriage, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a boss, or just a friend, okay? You feel like you are putting a lot of time and attention and care into this situation, but you're not getting any payback or reward from it at all, okay? And you feel like, you may feel like this masculine was playing games with you, not telling the truth, or he was up to no good, something, and it almost seems as though something ended because of that. So this could have been something that happened in the past, where there was a conversation, and then this person's, like, true colors came out, and you were like, whoa, I don't want this. And then somehow that caused a break in the relationship or the dynamic. That put you back to recover from that in this resting energy. And with that, you've had an abundance of people around you trying to help you, you know, unbeknownst to them, with whatever you were going through or dealing with this asshole over here. But it's like they could have seen that you were sad or you were tired, and they wanted to talk to you or help you out. And it's like, you know, there was just an abundant amount of people coming through to help you and help lift you up. That's what I'm getting around this Four of Swords. What does this Seven of Cups have to do with? I had a card drop. What is this Seven of Cups? Okay. So, while you were going through this right here, you started looking at what possibilities you had that were around you. Okay? This situation has definitely matured you for sure. Okay? you may feel like it's taking a toll on you, like you've got gray hair now from dealing with this situation. This is something that has been going on for a while, though, that you've been dealing with, whatever this reading here is about for you. This is something that you feel like you've been stuck to, and I would say it's been going on in your life for up to the past year. But you are wiser now from this situation. And in this situation, you are seeing how you were putting way too much effort, too much time and attention in it, but you're not getting that much of a reward or a give back. And you're looking at your possibilities, like your options. And while you're doing that, this masculine is definitely texting you, trying to give you some sob story or something. All right, what is this Justice card? Okay, so you may have, while you were doing this recovery thing and weighing out these possibilities, you were staying at home, you were taking a more balanced approach at home, feeling more at home within your own skin and in your own environment and your own surroundings. Whereas, you know, you could have had, this masculine's true colors could have come out like in a prominent area of his house or your house, one or the other, like a family room, a living room where you two spend a lot of time talking. That could have been where his true colors came out. It could have been something around like a marriage or divorce from the past. And now it's like, you know, you're trying to do the right thing, what's going to be best for you in this situation. But I almost feel like this masculine is going to be somewhat in despair over this situation and how things have gone down. All right, what is this Hermit card here? Because here you are definitely contemplating. So you might be contemplating, like, if you just got like a career advancement, you are definitely contemplating what you're going to be spending this money on and what you're going to be putting your time and attention in. Now, if you're out here, if you're contemplating, you could be contemplating, if you decided to walk away from this situation here with this masculine, I would say you had some type of, after your energy somewhat balanced out, because remember I talked about, you know, your energy balancing, it was like you were no longer down, but you were back in the middle. You were recovering, you know, you were balanced, one foot in the down, one foot in the up. You were, you know, maneuvering between the two. It's like when you got to that point right there, something monetarily came through for you. Now, because of that, it's almost like this, you may feel like there's still something here with this masculine. You're contemplating either, and if it's not money, it could be that you are contemplating, because there is 777 and that card number is 11. You could be contemplating, you know, well, if I'm not going to be with him, then what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to get there? What kind of moves am I going to make? Am I going to change up my scenery, change up my group of people? Do I even want to stay here? Do I want to relocate, move somewhere else? You could be looking into your next steps and where you want to go next in life. But whatever it may be at this time, you are doing it by the book. This masculine, though, is still in despair and upset over whatever happened in the past. Okay? He feels like, you know, he might actually feel like he is stuck to his ways or his habits of the past. Like he can't change. It's almost like he can't let go of the past. And that could be the thing that really hinders and affects the relationship now. But, again, there's also, too, feeling like you are putting so much time and effort and energy into this relationship, but you're not getting much out of it. And maybe that's the jackpot, the sudden wealth that you needed to hear in this reading. All right, what is this Eight of Swords here? What is this Eight of Swords? All right, so you're still going to feel stuck when it comes to this masculine, whoever you're dealing with, okay? You're going to feel like no matter what you say, they're still going to disagree with. They're not going to see your point. They might hear you out, but it's like, you know, they may say they want to take this relationship to the next level, but it's almost like something doesn't match up. It's either their values and then your values are two separate, completely different outlooks, but it's almost like you're having to get someone in the middle of the two of you to help mediate so that you two can come to an agreement. You are definitely going to have to play your cards right with this masculine on how you want this to go. And I would say that there's going to be a conversation between the two of you in that family room dynamic. Remember how I said before, you and him had a conversation in either like his living room or your living room, somewhere in like a living room, dining room that's specific in your living quarters. I would say that you're going to have another conversation at the end of the month here, and you're going to feel whatever this conversation is, this agreement that you come to with this masculine, you're really going to feel like you can't win with him, or like he's not going to give in or try to make room for your beliefs or what you believe or your values. It's almost like he's not going to compromise, and it's going to have you a little in your head, and there's going to be a restriction around the two of you in this relationship. Keep in mind that in a week we have Mercury retrograde. There's also a new moon like on the 20th or the 22nd that has like a lunar or solar eclipse, which is also during the Mercury retrograde, and there's no telling what kind of havoc that right there can reap on a relationship. So you may discover in this Mercury retrograde if this person's really for you or not. All right, what is this Knight of Cups here? What is this offer, this proposal? Look, there's two cards here. They're stuck together. But for sure, Great Fortune. Or no, this is it. Oh, okay. Just the one. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Alright, so we've got Great Fortune here. So there's some type of blessing that's going to come in and bring you, it's going to bring you a lot of money. So there's some type of offer coming in. Now, this could be a boss or some type of wealthy man that comes in and gives you this offer, and it's going to, like, if you've been an hourly employee, then I wouldn't be surprised if your boss, who's very successful, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't come to you and offer you a salary position that really just blows your mind. Like, you've never been paid this much before by an employer. It would be this situation this month. So there are 2 or 3, 4 men here. Okay? So you need to play your cards right. You don't need to reveal everything. And a lot of the time you need to sit back and just watch. And while you are watching, you need to take notes, especially on how these men in your life are maneuvering. You need to watch their choices, their decisions, and see how they react and see how they handle everything. You need to take note and take stock with these masculines in your life. You need to do things by the book. Don't cut no corners. There's a wealthy man here that's watching you. He is paying attention and he is taking note. And then there's someone else here that, and this is a masculine, that is either gonna, let's say you get this offer here, okay? Well, I would say then that offer could upset the masculine, your boyfriend or lover or husband, whatever, okay? And because all of the attention has gone to this boss and this job offer, and now you're making more money, you're able to do more, and you don't need him for anything because you're able to do it by yourself now. He could play the bad health card where, you know, something happens and he gets sick, or he takes a turn for the worse. He plays poor pitiful me, and it's like he wants you to take care of him and look after him, and it's because, you know, the power that he once had over you somewhat dispels and or breaks this month to where you're like a free sprung chicken. You can pretty much do everything on your own for yourself. You don't need anyone else, and you don't need him. So it's like he may play this game where, you know, he's sick just to get your attention. What is this Nine of Swords here? Hopefully that bad health card doesn't come out. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of messages going back and forth, a lot of communication, and it could be, you know, from this masculine, the one you're dealing with. I feel like there's a boss here, and then there's like a boyfriend, a lover, or a husband, okay? Now, the boss is trying to help you, trying to offer you stuff, trying to give you like a raise, whatever, okay? He's got your best interest at stake here, okay? He values you as an employee. But this masculine that you're dealing with over here, there's going to be a lot of communication going back and forth with him. He's wanting to take this relationship to the next level, but you're kind of like over here like, no, I'm good. I'm not really trying to take it that far, that fast. And you know, he's going to be in despair and up in his head over this and really messaging you back and forth, trying to communicate on why this situation isn't. And you're going to be over here focused on work. So, all right, what is this Page of Pentacles here? Oh, you know, the light actually turned out to be work to our advantage, which is great. All right, so there's going to be an abundant amount of opportunities in store for you this month, and I feel like whatever job offer or career opportunity or invest or business venture that you take in, because remember in this sector here in the oracle reading, we had, you know, money coming in from a business venture or a career opportunity. So whatever that is for you, that job, that position is going to elevate you some way, shape, or form in your life. I don't know if this masculine is going to be able to handle you elevating and ascending higher than them, okay? But with it is going to bring a community of people, and it might be new people. But look how the masculine, he's kind of way back there in the back watching. But as you can see, these people are coming out to help you. They're talking, they're chatty Cathy, and then he's back there hanging out in the shadows. So he's watching from afar. He's paying attention. So I don't think that he's really going to like how this goes down and how it takes time and attention off of him and away from him, somewhat neglects him in a way. Maybe that's why that bad health card came out earlier. He may tell you that you don't have time for him anymore. You don't give him the attention you used to. And it's like you've got to butter him up to make him feel better. That type thing. I do feel like because of this, like you are leveling up here. Like you're getting upgraded, basically, is what I feel like this month. You are receiving an upgrade. And he's going to be, you know, trying to tell you and talk to you again. You're going to hear the same sad, pitiful little story again. And I would say that this is either going to be through text messaging, or he's going to message you and be like, you know, I want to sit down and talk. And he may tell you you are the apple of his eye. And this situation, though, either between work and from him, you may feel like all eyes are on you. Like there is a huge community of people between him and then these people that you work with that are around you. Everyone's looking at you like you are the star. And it may make you feel like this may really tap into your inner child. You know, when we were talking about the oracle reading, you could be, when that sun card came up, you could be concerned that you are having to really put a lot of your time and attention to work. Like if you've got 2 jobs going on, for example, okay, then you're putting your time and attention into all these jobs, and you may feel like that's taking away from your home life and the life that you have with your children. So it's like you are trying to figure out how you can spread your time and energy to accommodate everyone and not leave out your kids. But this, though, whatever elevation, this upgrade that I said that you're getting, I feel like it's going to make your children very proud of you. Like your children are going to look to you like, man, mom is doing good for herself. Look at her go. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to hear them say that, okay? I'm just saying they're going to look at you in adoration, adoration, however you say that. Like, look at mommy. Mommy is doing it. So, it may seem like a lot right now, but this is going to really take you places. Like, this is really going to take you somewhere. So, in the next 3 to 6 months, you're really going to see a huge, huge improvement in this situation. And look at what I cut the deck to. So, there's still a lot more to come. Alright, so go ahead and think of the question that you have. This, I will say that whatever this upgrade is that you're getting, it's really going to deconstruct a lot of things in your life. The things that aren't necessary. The things that aren't serving you anymore. I just cut the deck to the Tower. So, focus on your question and let me answer that. Alright, angel answers. I'm looking for a 1-card message. What messages do you have for Pisces in the month of April? Oh, shoot. That shuffle evidently wasn't right. The situation will improve. Okay. Whatever it is that you're asking about is somewhat of a no. Okay? Like unlikely. Because we've got unlikely at the bottom of the deck. You are ready. And there is a peaceful resolution. It just might not be right now. But there is going to be a ton of people. Because remember that community card kept coming out. There's going to be people all around you trying to help you and look after you and take care of. Okay? And then behind that we've got let go. So whatever is negative, a hindrance, or toxic, then you need to let go of that. Okay? There is going to be a peaceful resolution for you. But it's almost like that patience card that came out. Some things have to work themselves out first. So just know that the situation will improve. Alright, Pisces, that is And look at what I cut the deck to. Like, she's throwing coins up. So there's definitely opportunity coming in for you big time. So if you like oracle readings, please pop over to my Facebook page and follow me over there. I posted a Blessed Bee oracle reading, which I clarified using the Halloween oracle. You can find that on my YouTube channel, so you can at least see what I do over on Facebook. And so watch that video, subscribe to my channel. If this is where I'll leave you, I'll see you again here for your May reading. I am going to try and get them out first and sooner, so stay tuned for that. Take care. Namaste.